Sheep, 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 sheep. Hey folks, welcome to the channel Gooseworks. In this video we're going to be going through my adventure to the Dragon Rally in Wales. This will be the first in a 3-part video series. On the trip I had a couple of problems with the microphone connector, got that sorted pretty quickly though, found out what the issue with that was. And I had a couple of problems with GoPro settings themselves, so they've kind of overexposed the footage a bit more than I would like, and the quality is not of what I would like. So I need to play around with that a bit more and find my feet. But I've used it anyway to tell the story of the adventure itself. So if you can put up with that, please bear with while I try to get that sorted out in future videos. As far as the length of time it's taken to get this video out, sort of between working full time doing this, I've not really had the motivation of late to sit down and edit and time to sit down and edit. But I'm off on a long weekend at the minute, so I've been able to do that. I'm also going through the process of selling my flat and buying a house. So the fun and games that comes with all of that as well. So maybe in the summer a bit more videos might be getting made and a bit more coming out, but in the meantime don't expect too much. But anyway, if you've liked this video, if you've enjoyed watching it, please watch it from start to finish, and any ad content that comes up, please watch that as well, because it does help us out. But yeah, please watch it from start to finish, and if you really enjoy it, please like and subscribe to the channel so you can find out when the next one's coming out. So yeah, cheers, thank you. Okay folks, welcome back to the channel. We're off to the Dragon Rally now. Everything's loaded on the back of the bike. I'm using one of the new moto mics with an angled connector. These are some of the ones that I've sent off to people to test. They've got straight connector ones. But yeah, we're off to Dragon Rally now. So I'm just taking it easy because it's the first time with the bike being fully laden like this again for a while. I've got a new GPS mount that I've built. It seems to have a lot of vibration in it thanks to the screen and the engine of the bike. But yeah, we'll just take it easy and see how it goes. First bit's a bit boring, but the first stop is a place called Baffle House, so I'll tune in when we're closer to there. Cheers! So we're about to cross what could be quite possibly one of the weirdest bridges in Bath, where it's got a toll on it, and I think it used to be about £1 for cars. What it is for motorbikes I don't know, I'm about to find out. I've got my card. Oh. Cheers, thank you. I got it for free. That's a bit of a change. Thank you very much, Bathampton Mill Bridge, for everything. And now we're off up to the M4. So we'll see Okay, that was Baffle House. That was lovely, that was, for lunch. Now on to Boots a Quid for the hostel. We'll see how well that goes. Yeah, nice roads, nice neck of the woods around here. Nice coffee, nice burgers, good food. Inside's nice and lovely as well. It's like it's custom motorcycles on show. They've got cars as well. It's all very, very nice. So yeah. But we've got 3 hours and a bit to get to where we're going, and I don't know how long left is on the battery in the GoPro, but I'll probably be pulling over in about an hour anyway to check a few things. But yeah, everything's holding up. I've got a bit of heat in me now, nice cup of coffee, and yeah, just admire the view. I really need to get like a remote or something for the GoPro so that I can press a button and it turns it on and off, which would be quite very handy for trips like these. Because these gloves, I can't quite feel the button when I engage it. So I'm kind of relying on touching it, hoping and praying, and if I hear the beeps then it comes on, then it's all good. But yeah, and I've got my music on my headset again, which is all good. The volume control working properly, which is fine. It wasn't working on the way up here, so I had no music. Yeah, hopefully settle into a nice evening, well, late afternoon, evening ride to the hostel that I'm staying at before. I'm staying there for a night so that I'm close at the control point to then get to the rally itself, because I'd much rather travel 30 minutes than a full 5 hours. So yeah, we'll just hold it out until then. Yeah, it's like the Scotland Wales, I really, really like it. But yeah, check in close at the time. Okay. Hopefully that's running. So, just had a really nice road. Forgot to press go on the GoPro, but it's all looking quite nice around here. I'll just adjust that a little bit. So I'll keep it on just now. Going to need to stop for fuel at some point. I'll wait and see. And this is very cute and quaint. It really does remind me of Scotland, a lot of Wales. I like it. If I could get work here, I would move here, but I can't. Crick Howell. I always find it a bit of a struggle on this bike when going through traffic to get to the indicator switch. 147.9 now. That's cute. Back underway. Until the next village. Or the next nice bit of road anyway. Turn the camera back on when I stop to get fuel. So I'm on the A479. I'm going to need to consult my map to find out where this actually goes, but it's actually a pretty good road so far. It's a 50, it's not a national, but on this bike with everything that's on it at the minute, you don't need to be going quick to enjoy it. It's actually quite a nice leisurely cruising type of road to go down. And obviously I'm guessing that's a village hall and field. And back up to 50 now. And a bit of shell grip, so it's probably quite twisty. You could have a lot of fun on this with something a bit more, well, this when it's not in its touring setup. This bike is very fun when it's not in a touring setup. Yeah, ooh, don't you up. Thank you. Yeah, stick it in 4th gear and just put it along. Waft along on all the torque that you've got when you've got one of these. Excuse me while I waft by cows, horses, ponies. Horses, I think. Ponies? I don't know. I think they were ponies. Yeah, farm with a thing on it. Yeah, that's a good sign. Just bring it down a little bit. Might need to put my down jacket on in a bit. I mean the Oxford Mondial system it's nice. It does the job. But the first thing I do is get the thermal liner out, and I've got like a down jacket that I bought from Go Outdoors, which is a brilliant thermal layer. Keeps you nice and toasty. Kept me nice and toasty when I took the bike to Bath before Christmas to pick up some Christmas presents. And it was like -2 then, and I was totally fine with that. So, and it's only recently where I've started using the bike more in winter. It's not so much winter like the rain and snow and mist and everything, it's more darkness that is an issue. Because I wear glasses, a lot of modern cars and everything now, they've got like a blue tinge to their headlights, and I get a nice backscatter of light through my glasses because of it. So that's part of the reason why I don't ride at night or winter when the nights are coming in. So, but I made an exception that day because it was a lot easier to get to Bath on the bike than it was in a car. And yeah, picked up the Christmas presents I needed to. And then January time my car had a flat tyre for a couple of days, and I then decided to use the bike to get to work for a couple of days. But I would leave, like in the mornings it was fine, because there's not a lot of traffic around, but in the afternoons I tried to leave before proper sunset so that the most dangerous part of my journey was done, excuse me, by the time it got dark. So yeah, riding in the winter is a bit new for me, but I'm showing myself I can do it, which is part of the reason why I've decided to do the Dragon Rally. The road so far is very, very nice, and I'm not holding traffic up, which is good. I'm just taking it at a leisurely pace. This one's nice and tight. This one. A lot of fun. You don't need to be doing 250,000 miles an hour on something to enjoy it. Clisven? I'm going to stop here and get fuel before continuing on. So there should be an Esso just up here. Chuck down the gear. Yep, there it is. Awesome. Okay. Yep. Time to put some dinosaurs in. Sheep, 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 sheep. £19. So just stopped to fill the bike up, change the battery in the GoPro, and we'll see where we go now. Mount the speed. Okay, let's go off again. I think the rain and the mist is coming. That's meant to let me out. On the road again. Why not stop? Might need to investigate that at some point. Somebody out. Hopefully we get to the hostel in some decent time. So got enough fuel to get us there, and I know there's a petrol station in Buttes Coed, if that's how you say it, I think. Yeah, we'll need to just play it by ear. But yeah, well, now clearly we're in the clouds, I think now. So chances are this GoPro is going to be getting wet. And we'll just need to play it by ear. I might need to take it off and just continue on without filming. It's nice and chilled so far. I'm going to leave it in 4th gear for this. Yeah, this is quite a nice road, this bit. Get to use my new wiper blade on my glove. See how well that does. Oh. It's alright actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, this is quite nice and scenic so far. In fact, the sign posting toilets sort of shows you how remote this bit is. It's almost like the Highlands of Scotland again. But yeah, I've been using the one shot mode on this, and I'm getting some weird looking exposure type stuff. I need to wait and see what it's like on the computer. But on the camera it seems to be well overexposed. Hopefully I can fix it. Up and over the hill. Whee! So maybe not capturing this as much as well as I'd have liked, but I suppose that's what happens when you use second-hand equipment and old second-hand equipment, because it's a GoPro Hero 6 that I use, because I can't really justify upgrading to the latest and greatest one, if I'm honest. Yeah, this looks like a nice cute little town on the river. There's the toilets. That little block there. Yeah, this is very nice. I like this. I like this a lot. Right. Got some nice looking hills here. Pause the music. Some nice looking valleys to run through here. This is looking very nice. And quite moody and atmospheric with that low hanging mist, making it a bit wet. It's a bit cold, but yeah, it's very, very nice. I'm liking this. It's a bit of a challenge, but it's the vista is worth it. Just running through all these valleys. This is the A470 that we're on now, and it's beginning to get a bit dark. It's 5:30, but yeah, it's reminding me of Skye and Ullapool and that neck of the Highlands. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just let you enjoy it for a minute. Okay, so I'm somewhere. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes away from the hostel, but that road that I've just been on, a B road, in the daytime it would be really, really nice, but in the night it's a bit of a pain. I think this one's going to be the same actually, but yeah, hopefully the fact I've got a really, really bright light will help finish it off. It's only an hour left to go, so we should get there alright. So folks, we're coming into where the hostel is. Betis-y-Coed, I think is how you say it. I don't know, still don't know. Any Welsh speakers, I'm extremely sorry. Betis-y-Coed. Wait for this guy to pass. It's a nice, quaint little village. Petrol station, which is good. Don't think I'm going to need any. It's good to know it's there. Let's see what else is around. Train station stop of some kind. Waterloo Hotel. That's good, there's a Cotswolds, because I forgot my camping knife and fork, so I've got no cooking implements. Supposedly, I think that's where I'm staying. Alright. There's people here already. we are here. Check in and see what the dorms are like.
This is a public service announcement from Gooseworks. Thank you for watching this video, but you can support us even more by liking and subscribing to this channel. Some YouTubers are lucky enough to be sponsored by the likes of Raid Shadow Legends. I am not lucky enough for that. But please, help me grow this channel, help me bring my content to viewers far and wide around this world. Please like and subscribe. Spread the word of the channel, spread the word of me. No. Yes, in all seriousness folks, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, it does help us out a lot. Yeah, stay tuned for the next video when it comes out. Cheers, thank you.